Before I begin this tribute, I'd just like to ask anyone who I see on a daily basis, you don't have to watch this. You pretty much already know my stance on what I think about him and how much I miss him. It's been 5 years since the passing of my grandpa. He was born on February 6th, 1946. Today would have been his 80th birthday. He passed away 5 years ago, and to this day I still miss him. I still think about him. I do all the things a grandson can think of when someone as old as he was when he passed. Most people will probably get over the fact that someone they've known is gone after so long, but I just can't seem to do it. I can't really bring myself to accept the fact that someone I've known since I was a baby is just gone from my life. He was a really good guy. I mean, he was my grandpa after all, so I'm almost certain he would always have to be. He's also probably one of the most hardworking people I've known, whether it be my dad, whether it be other people in the family. But to me, he was at the top. He was a very hard worker. One memory I always have is every time whenever he would deliver juices to restaurants or hotels, whatever was left he would bring back home. I would always be sent out to get the boxes down from the van, just to make it less hard for him since he was still old. As 11 years old, you can probably imagine, I don't want to do that, but most kids would probably not like to do work so early in the morning. But that was most of the time of when I was close to him. When it's days that I think about him, normally when it's either in the morning or at night, I'd always assume how, I guess in a weird term, how lively the home was. Yeah, my brothers were here and there, my parents talking. He would always be on the couch watching TV with whatever it was, or he'd be sitting in the kitchen. I would take some time to chat with him the best that I could, say hi. He knew I was trying to say hi, but he was probably confused as hell as to why I was always around him. The day that he passed, it hit like a large friggin' truck speeding at me so fast. I recount everything that happened to him. Everyone was here, my aunts, uncles, all my cousins, a couple family friends. It was hospice, so you can imagine what that's like for a family. I was about to take the kids out to the park, but then my mom came and had shouted for me, saying, "Get the kids inside, he's passing." I got them all inside, and we were hoping to at least say goodbye, but we didn't really get the chance to. Everyone was crying, and I saw him on the bed, and my first instinct was to try and hug him, but when I did, I felt how cold he was. And he was never cold, he was always warm every time I hugged him. Every time I held his hand, or every time we gave each other a pat on the back, he was always warm, but not for this. He was so cold. We may not have always understood each other to, communication type degree, or just overall, him not speaking English too often. But I still loved him. And I wish he was still here. He was a really nice guy. A lot of you, if you know me in person, you like a friend, I'm sure you would have liked him. Or if you knew him, you know how great he was. There's so many times where I think about him and I just wish, had he lived to at least 80, I could have changed a lot of things. I could have actually attempted to talk with him more. I could have spent more time with him. I could have done so many things up until now, but no one's ever really certain of when someone's gonna die, you know? Well, some people would probably ask, why are you making this type of video? Why not just confide with your family or whatever? Well, that's true, yeah, I was never really good with... Yeah, I guess I was never really good with, portraying my feelings to them. I mean, oftentimes I would ramble and they would just not know what I was talking about, or I would just lose my train of thought and forget what I was trying to say, but when it came to telling my feelings, I always usually I would just read the room and just assume everyone was feeling the same thing. It really sucks that we can never hope for those we love to stay a little longer, especially if they're old. Which, I mean, with the stuff he was doing at his age, I mean, I would think that wouldn't bother him, but you just wish you had some more time with him, you know? Whatever it was, you just wish you had more time. One thing I guess it comes down to it is, despite the fact of not knowing how much time you have with anyone that you love or care for, you see every day, or hell, you just take a glimpse at, you never know if that's gonna be the last time. And I know a lot of people cherish those moments, I really do, but I just wish we could all collectively agree that we gotta make it count, because I really thought we would have had more time with him. I really did. I think he did too. I would go on more, but the gist of it all is I miss him very much, and I wish I could tell him happy birthday. Again, he would have been 80, so I mean, he's been gone for 5 years now, but I mean, he's got to be listening somehow, right? Keep tabs on all your loved ones. Just hold them close to you. And happy birthday, Grandpa. Still thinking about you.